Hello, dear brothers and sisters. Praise the Lord. Today I am going to inform you about the short brief of the Holy Week. Christian often describes the season of Lent as a journey of sorts, with its final destination being Holy Week. The events of Holy Week recount the so-called Passion narratives in the New Testament Gospels that relate to the suffering, death, and burial of Jesus Christ. Thus, Holy Week marks the last week of the Christian's season of Lent, the week leading up to Easter. Palm Sunday, entrance into Jerusalem. Holy Week begins with the Palm Sunday when Christians commemorate Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem, where the Gospel tells us he was greeted with crowds waving palm branches and crying, Hosanna! Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the coming kingdom of our ancestor David. Hosanna in the highest heaven. Mark chapter 11 verses 9 to 10. Traditionally worshipping Christians will receive palm branches or palm crosses on Palm Sunday as a tangible sign of Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem. And in some churches, Palm Sunday is also known as the Sunday of the Passion, when one of the Gospel Passion narratives is read aloud during the liturgy. Holy Wednesday, into the darkness. Holy Week continues in many Christian traditions on Holy Wednesday, Spy Wednesday in earlier times. This day is often marked with a service of tenebrae, Latin for darkness or shadows, with the hearing of appropriate psalm and other readings, while candles on a candelabrum are gradually extinguished, creating the sense of growing darkness. This darkness symbolizes the abandonment of Jesus by his disciples and anticipates the anguish and tragedy of Good Friday later on in Holy Week. What follows then are the Triduum of Holy Week: Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, and Holy Saturday. Maundy Thursday, the Last Supper. Maundy Thursday marks the Last Supper that Jesus shares with his disciples, his betrayal by his disciple Judas Iscariot, and his arrest at the Garden of Gethsemane. Often Maundy Thursday services will include an act of foot washing, which commemorates Jesus washing the feet of his disciples as an act of service on the night of his arrest. John chapter 13 verses 1 to 20. Maundy Thursday reminds participants of the new commandment that Jesus gave his disciples to love one another as he loved them, a love that is most readily seen in Jesus willingly giving up his life on the cross on Good Friday. Good Friday, Jesus' agony on the cross. Good Friday commemorates Jesus' trial before Pontius Pilate, his sentence of death, his torture, and his crucifixion and burial. It is called Good Friday in the obsolete sense of the word good, connoting something holy or pious, which is striking as Good Friday is the most sober day for Christians, when the agony, death, and burial of Jesus is remembered. For many Christians, Good Friday is a day of fasting, with the faithful attending a church service where they will meditate on and venerate the cross of Christ. Holy Saturday, visiting the tomb of Jesus. The Triduum of Holy Week concludes with the Holy Saturday, often with a late night Easter vigil service, which is really two parts. First, a liturgy that recalls the vigil, the keeping watch of Jesus' female disciples at the tomb of Jesus, which begins in darkness, where a new Pascha or Easter fire is kindled. This then is followed by the joyous celebrations of the first Eucharist of Easter, which will often include the baptism of new converts and the renewal of baptismal vows by the faithful. Holy Week moves the enthusiastic shouts of Hosanna to the soberness of Holy Wednesday and Maundy Thursday, to the horrors of the agony and death of Jesus on Good Friday, to the joyous celebrations of the first Eucharist of Easter. It is an emotional week for Christians, but one that anticipates the hope and glory of the resurrections of Christ at Easter, which is at the heart of the Christian gospel and the center of Christian faith and worship.